All right, welcome back, Riot Synthetics. Today in the garage, got the wife's 2024 Ford Expedition EcoBoost in the garage. We're gonna do a cold air intake and intercooler pipes, and probably just do it in time lapse. It shouldn't be too bad. Pretty straightforward. Intakes are intakes. All right, let's get to it. All right, well, obstacle number one, I dropped this, taking off the turbo clamp. Not off to a good start. Having difficulties figuring out how to get the crankcase ventilation line off. I thought they used to be, you just squeeze them and they pull off. Not this one. I don't know what this is, so I might have to go on old YouTube mechanic, and see what I can find, because it ain't working. All right, back to it. All right, figured it out. Got on a form. I think it was actually an F-150 form, but nonetheless, it gave me what I needed. So it required a 5/8 inch AC fuel line disconnecting tool. Once I shoved that in there into the connector or the hose, the bottom of the hose, pop right off, easy peasy. So let's get back to it. All right, finish it up. Probably the worst intake I have ever installed. Just from fit to finish, modifications. Definitely was not a bolt-in installation. Going into something thinking it's specifically made for a vehicle, you should damn near bolt in. Or if there's something you need to do, it should be in the instructions. One of the things that maybe y'all know, it says to put these, what do they call these things? Filter clips to the pleats on the air filter. Align and push down driver side filter, or align and push down driver side filter, place orange clip on top, red clip on bottom. I'm guessing that's the pleat, but there's only one, so I don't know. So orange on the top, red on the bottom, but it doesn't fit. You push it down and everything just being rubber just pops right back up. So now I have no idea where these go. I don't know the importance of them. I've never seen them in a filter kit, cold air intake kit. Never seen one. So that's new to me. Outside of that, just fit and finish is horrible. Being, I went with the kit because they advertised being American made. I'm all about it, always has been. And going through the intercooler pipes, they just left that in there. It was still attached. So no quality control. Pipes seem to be long. Here, they mention if this is sticking high, you need to cut here. But to me, I was hitting here. And you can see from the rubber for the hood to the air filter box and inlet, they don't fit. So what I did to get this to sit lower, because I wasn't understanding cutting here. To me, that doesn't make sense. Why you cut here when the thickness is the problem? So I took the oscillating tool right here and chopped away at the bottom of it. I did this at first. Got a little carried away, but she'll hold. Should be good. Yeah, hitting the hood right there. Well, now it's not. It was. So hopefully when this goes down, it doesn't rotate into it. I'm sure y'all can see who made the kit, but yeah, not overly pleased. They want you to read, that crankcase line. Actually read the directions, and they wanted you to cut the factory line and then remake it with the fittings they give you. So instead of cutting it, I used the disconnect tool, popped it off, and it works with the intake. I don't know if you can see it down there. See if I can get a light. Get the socket. Oh my. Okay. So, you see right there, that fitting. That's the one I was having troubles with in the beginning. But it works. Still routes right back up. All that stuff swivels. It's not in the way of anything. I'd rather use the factory line than aftermarket. For whatever reason, I need to return this thing back to stock or do whatever. A factory line will fit. But other than that, it's in there. It's tight, snug. Let's see if it makes any cool noises. The other thing I want to do to this is put a blow-off valve, an external blow-off valve, so you can hear it. You can already hear the factory blow-off valve. It's not that loud, but if you listen for it, radio off, you can hear it. Oh, got a connector. So and no rhyme or reason, just think it'd be pretty cool. Said it is the wife's daily driver, family car, so definitely something that's not needed, but why not? Us car guys, we can't leave anything alone. So, let's see. Yep, sounds factory. Ooh. You can hear it. before making this, I was like, oh, I should do a before and after. Well, before, it's quiet. There's no reason to even do that. So, set you all up. And you're gonna get a video. All right, so hopefully you heard it. Turn the heater off. I can hear it. So let's go for a little test drive and see if we can hear it inside the vehicle. All right. Definitely gonna have to let it relearn itself some. It must be doing something, because when you first get down on it, it has a little hesitation. So probably gonna have to redo its short-term fuel trims and all that good stuff. There is a little bit of noise. I don't know if y'all can hear it. You can hear the turbos. Blow-off valve, definitely. Oh, no, I'm a wallet. Can't go too far. Blow-off valve seems a little bit more crisp, I guess you could say. I don't know. So we'll get a external blow-off valve put on this thing. Maybe do a little bit of exhaust. Maybe on the next oil change, I'll talk about if we see any fuel economy gains or losses out of it. Obviously, the first fuel tank, you know, you always have that loss because you want to try out what you put on, whether it's exhaust, whether it's intake, tune, cams, bigger turbos. And then once you get kind of used to it, then you go back to your normal day-to-day driving. So appreciate y'all coming along. If you don't mind, give me a like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Have you installed one of these kits before? Do you have one of these newer Expeditions? What have you done to them? All right, y'all take care now.